Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm out here in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. I know I didn't move to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. If you've ever seen some of my posts, you'll know that I spend some time out here. My brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and my two nephews live out here about 5 minutes from the fairground that away. It's my brother-in-law's ZL1. You might remember this. 2 weeks ago, I sold it to them primarily for my nephew. This is Mason, and he detailed this for himself, and he was upset his brother got it a little dirty. So that's okay, because we're gonna go through. I want to show him something real quick. There's two things. One of them, Mason, I did not get, but I'll show you how, and we'll get it and get it taken care of. So there's two filters on this thing. And one is a cabin air filter. The other one's your main air filter on the car. So I grabbed a air filter, and I didn't get a chance to get the other filter. So I ran over to my Corvette, which I let him drive the Corvette the last 15 miles or so out to here from Pittsburgh. Made some really good time. He didn't speed while he was driving, but just show you this. This is a Lexus part, actually, because what's different about this, and you want to keep this, Mason, this part number is for if I focus it in for people watching, this is a charcoal canister. This is primarily used on Lexus, but it will fit 4Runners. So good friend at the Vikings garage told me this, and this is really cool. So this is a really cool thing you can do. So Mason, what you do is you drop this down, and pardon me for, so right in here, take these things out, and you'll see this right here, Mason. You drop these two little things down, and I think I can do it. Yes, I can do it like that. So then you take that out, and you you can film me, thank you. Okay, so you just simply take that out. Now you see, sorry, I think I stepped on your toe, sorry. This is the direction. You'll see the directional indicator on this. I'm going to try to pull this out, and this has been in there 1 year, and it's not too bad because a lot of it's gray, but you'll see all those little things in on there. So you see how you bring that out. This is going up, and the printed side comes towards you. So what you do, open this up. There's a brand new one, and put this in, and you'll see H's up. You put this right in. You put this right back in. All right. And you put that right back in, and you should be good to go. Just put all your stuff back in here. And that's one. Now I'm gonna walk around. I don't have the filter for the other, but I'll show you here. You pop the hood. So this is pretty easy. So right here is your air box, and there's only 3 on there. Yeah. So you pull this out. I'm going to come right around here, and yeah, there's only 3 on here. See, there's 3, and all you have to do is gently take this out and pull it. So now this is going to kind of in between. Yeah, I guess this should be replaced on here. I'd rather be cautious, but this has been 1 year since this has happened. But we'll run over to the local Toyota garage tomorrow and pick one of these up, and it's as simple as can be. Toyota Denso, you just put the new one back in there. You can clean up, so if you see a lovely little leaf in there, and I generally go through there with just a damp washcloth and clean everything up on there, and you get it taken care of. So that will be the other thing. I just didn't get the part, so then you just put this back in place. 1, 2, 3, and you're done. Now, I wanted to show, a couple people asked on here about cleaning these wheels, and I have a damp cloth I'm going to grab real quick, and So on these wheels, they're matte black. These are not clear coated, but you can see, you know, you can get a little bit, they're clean. He cleaned this vehicle, but they have a little bit of, you know, they look a little off color. There's something you can do for this. And I'm gonna grab it real quick, and I don't need it anymore because I have mine ceramic coated. So if you have it ceramic coated, it's not really gonna matter too much. And here's my clear cleaner. I'm taking my Corvette to the GM Nationals tomorrow, so I kind of have all my stuff here. But this is really something very cool. It's called, it's by Chemical Guys, Matte Detailer Spray Sealant. This is perfect for a vehicle. So I'm gonna grab just an old cloth here, and we'll go around to this side again where we're at, and just give it a little spray on here. And sorry, it's been tilted over here. Or just do it like this. So just get a little bit on the rag, and this brings out the really nice matte finish on these. So when you get them and you go through, I generally, when I spray it, do the rims of these. But this is probably even better because you're not wasting it, you're not putting too much on there. But as you see, and hopefully it picks it up on camera, it really brings out that matte finish. It's not supposed to be gloss. So I see people putting gloss finish on it, and that's okay if you want that, but these are meant to be a matte wheel. But I've tried lots of different things, and the best thing I've found has been this. There's a cleaner too. You can use that nonsense cleaner just to clean it, and it's really good to clean the running boards and all the other non-painted surfaces on there and clean it up. But when you go through these wheels, and you just, you know, I said there's a lot of little details on here, little bits to mess with, and I think they drove it once since he washed this, but they're still pretty clean. But you can see these will do much better when you go through it with this. And, you know, it takes just, I mean, as we're sitting here talking, pretty much would have most of this wheel done here in about 5 minutes. And Mason, if you could come around here this side, I'll show you. Like, so this is a little bit, I'll show you how it's going to convert that, and you see it just cleans it all off. And if there's any spot that you miss when you're cleaning it, it'll take care of it too. It's not like you're sealing in dirt or anything. You're really just kind of like a really good matte finish cleaner. And I gotta say, this is the best stuff I've found. I didn't know how I was going to take care of these when I first got this vehicle, and when I got this, I knew I had my answer. So I never try to be out of this stuff. So highly recommend it if you have any of these matte finish wheels. I have matte finish wheels on my red 90 Celica. Use this stuff too. It's great. So there you go. I mean, that is something that makes this vehicle look so incredibly nice, because the black trim. And Mason, you were telling me your dad's car is almost the same kind of red with the black trim. And tell me a little. I'll take the camera back. I want to hear from the new owner of it. What do you think of it? What do you like? And driving it and all kind of stuff. We talked a little on the way over, but tell me what you think.
Very good. Very good. Bumps, takes bumps very good.
Right.
And just totally love the look of it. The blackout on the lights and just the rims and everything. It's just, I love it.
I love it too. I mean, to be honest with you, I said to people on here, I kind of like the color combination of this better than my underground. And I love my underground on here, but there's something about Barcelona red on it. This car glows when you clean it. And there's nothing better than when you do something like this, you clean something up and then it just pops, and people who aren't even into cars, if you stop for gasoline after washing it, compliment you on it. And this is the kind of car that will do that. So like, I see you've already cleaned it and you're going through, and so, you know, there's all kind of fun stuff. And I have to teach you a couple little things about some of the equipment on here, 4-wheel drive and all that, but we'll go through that off camera, of course. But you know, this is I'm really proud that this stayed in the family. I got to tell you, man, this is like the perfect vehicle for you. We talk like you're going to keep this a long time. And, you know, even if it's not your primary vehicle, I mean, it's a comfortable, you know, it's someday this is going to be a vehicle that you're like, wow, I'm so glad I have this, because it's, you're not going to know this, but like, when you're my age, you're 16, I'm 54, you know, we took cars, vehicles like this for granted, and naturally aspirated, pretty much, you know, lower tech, but enough tech to get by. You got yourself a peach of a vehicle, and I'm so glad that you guys have it, because I just did not want to not know where it was at, and I know it's in good hands. So thanks for indulging me putting on here. And he did a great job driving this over. Gave him the last 15 minutes drive time, much to his mother's surprise. But what are you going to do? He handled it like a pro. So thanks, Mason. And guys, if you like this, like and subscribe. And I really appreciate doing this stuff like this. Who knows? Maybe even this guy will start his own channel and have his adventures with it. I'd like to see that. So let me know in the comments. And any questions you have for Mason, we'll get him to answer them. So thanks so much. Have a great day.